Welcome to Board Games Daddy. So I have acquired all the retail content for Warhammer 40k Conquest. So I have the base game, the two deluxe expansions, and all the smaller expansions and cycle. So in these next videos, I'll be showing you for every faction all the content that you can find from the retail packs. Let's meet all the retail content for the Tau. So, the core set, we were introduced to Commander Shadow Sun. So I love the Tau, and I chose for the Tau the lighter blue sleeves, and I guess it combines with the background of the cards here. So after this warlord commits to a planet, put a Tau attachment with printed cost 2 or lower, or Shadow Sun's Settle Cryate from your hand or discard pile into play attached to an eligible unit. Okay, so this guy brings or puts equipments, which it's a bit the idea we have from Tau, right? They have a very skinned, weak character, but then they use these big, strong armors, and they become very fearsome. In the beginning, I thought when I first saw the Tau in the past, I thought they were robots because they look like mechs, but they have organic beings inside. So there's the Shadow Sun's stealth cadre that you can bring from this card or put in play. This card may enter play as an attachment with the text attached to a non-vehicle army. Attached unit gets +2, okay. So he's a creature or it can be an equipment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the strategy for this signature deck. By the way, this is signature deck 7. And then communications relay here. Support. Look at that. When they look now, they don't look that much here in this picture, but for me, this is very, very robotic. They look like the robots from Star Wars. I guess that's from episode 1. That's where I got this impression because they look like the battle droids. Squadron redeployment, squadron, and command link drone. PPPPPPP helps with shielding, and that's it. Then, after in this cycle, the one from the demon symbol there, you got introduced to Aunshi, Ethereal. So this is a different guy, very different from the idea of a standard Tau, because he doesn't wear any armor, robotic or whatever. He just fights like the Avatar people, right? From the Avatar movie. So each Tau unit you control, this planet gains Armor Bane, which is you ignore shields when dealing damage. After this warlord resolves his attacks, moves back to the HQ. So he's always moving. And the Ethereal Envoy. After this unit resolves his attack, moves back to HQ. So these guys never stay. They never stay there for forever. They go and they return. Exhaust this support to ready a target unit at a planet with one or more Ethereal units you control. Okay, right. Aun Sanctum. And the Honor Blade attached to an Ethereal unit. That's a Super Blade. More like a lance here, but a spear. Ethereal Wisdom. They use spears indeed. This is a double-sided spear. Okay. And then on this cycle here, the one with this symbol. What the hell is that symbol? Okay. By the way, I didn't explain yet on this video, but I like to put my commanders, my warlords, sorry, inside these top loaders because it helps identify them on the field, and it can easily flip like this, and also helps me on the box as a separator because I know the deck is behind or in front of this top loader, so it's my recommendation for you. Still has a sleeve inside, but I think it looks very cool for the commanders, the warlords to be isolated like that. So it's a warlord, but indeed it's called Commander Starblaze. So I was not entirely wrong. Okay, so is this a Tau or really a robot? Completely robot there. Okay, this looks like a robot. You may include common Imperial Guards in your deck, but you cannot include other factions. Okay, so this guy plays with Imperial Guard. Cool. After this warlord commits to a planet, move one Imperial Guard unit you control from an adjacent planet to this planet. So these are friends with Imperial. After this unit commits to a planet, if you control Imperial Guard unit, ready that unit. Ardent Auxiliaries. What is the connection with the Imperial Guard? I don't know. The Starblaze Outpost. So you can, yeah, really, this needs to be a combo here. Combo here. So there's the Tau, and there's the Pond of Brotherhood. Okay. And wait a second, that's not Imperial, that's the Goblins. That's the Goblins, right? The Orks. No, wait, am I wrong? That's Imperial Guard, right? Let me check. Yeah, so I stopped the video to get the manual. Yeah, so these are the Imperial Guard here, or Astra Militarum. The Orks look like that, so my memory. Too many games, too many symbols. So these guys will partner with the Imperial Guard, but I was like trying to, where's the Imperial Guard here on the image, right? And there's a Searing Burst Cannon attachment here as well. Okay, so these are the only warlords from Tau, from retail content. So let's then take a look at the decks that I have here on the side. So on the core set, you get these cards for Taus. The Iron Rifle, the Recon Drone, Warlord Marksman, what again? Earth Castle Technician, Even the Odds. Okay, so these are the guys that work for them. Now I think I remember these from the video games, from Dawn of War games. They had like these more primitive units, very weak, and then the big boys were the ones with the armors. Calculated Strike, boom, 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 boom. The Deception, they are attacking the Space Marines there or whatever there. Wow, the Frontline Launch Bay, Frontline Launch Bay, Support. The Crisis Battle Guard. They have mobile. At the beginning of the combat phase, this unit may move to an adjacent planet. Is that easy to move to a planet from a planet to planet in this game? Attached to an army unit, limit to 1 per unit. That attachment, that's the shield there. There they are, these guys. The primitive guys with the weak rifles there. Vashia Trailblazer. That's a scout pilot. Gun drones. Fire Warrior Elite. So Fire Warrior, this was a PlayStation 2 game, right? There was a PlayStation 2 game called Fire Warrior. And I'm now remembering the cover from the game. Indeed, it was a Tau soldier. It was an orange guy that looked like the normal guys that you see here. We've seen a couple of them. They look like this, right? The Tau that was called Fire Warrior. Yeah, it wasn't a Space Marine. It was a Fire Warrior, indeed. Fire Warrior. That's his name. Carnivore Pack. Those are the guys again. The Crute. So there's a name for them. The Crute. When this unit is destroyed, you get resources. There's a Fireblade again. Okay. Did we have the Fireblade commander? No, I'm just checking here on the side. Experimental Devilfish. And wow, the Fireblade, the Fire Warrior Strike Team. And the Stingwing Swarm. Stingwing Swarm. What is this? Vaspid? Try to understand what we have here. So there's something here with holding a gun. But okay, so there's a mouth there. That's another kind of race. Very different from Tau. Cool. Then from the wheel cycle, which I only have in Spanish, I could not find in English. We have the Crute here. The recruit. The XV805 Guardian. It's another suit, kind of suit. The Herald of Tauva, which is ethereal, inviting to go to the ethereal deck. The Groot here, so yeah, I don't know how to translate that. Drone, anti-gravity drone, anti-gravity drone. The missile launcher module, that's an accessory to put on a pilot or vehicle. Okay. Crutor, Rabbit Crutor. So many Crutor. I guess we are missing here a commander, a warlord for the Crutor. The Crut, sorry. This is the Rabbit Crut. And the... so that's a hunter. And treta is a bad word, but I don't know how to say that in English. There's an event here, and then another Crut, like a sniper Crut, which has that special ability that only comes in Spanish, at least for my collection. There's another squad here, and the tactical retreat, and the drones, the sniper drones. Even the drones are snipers. Okay, at distance here. Okay, I need to see what that is. Cool, let's go back to English content, please. And there's the Devil cycle here, the Bornak recruits, the Fire Warriors, but white now. The Coitan Strike. Here comes the ship, dropping some bombs. The Black Sun Filter, that's an attachment. The Black Sun Filter, what is the Black Sun? That's why they need to use armors, because of the Black Suns? I don't know, Lord. Piranha Hunter. Vehicle. Owin Prelate. Homing Beacon. Beep, 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 beep. Reminding you that. Viola Warrior Cadre. The ethereal, they need to go with the ethereals. This unit gains range while you control an ethereal. Yeah. For the Tauva. For the Tauva! There's a city here. And the broadside. Sasia VXV88 broadside. Tense negotiations. Okay. Still a lot to go here on the side. Now from this cycle here, we got the Salem Enclave, a location here to support you. The Fire Warrior Grenadiers. For each ethereal you control this unit gets +2. Wow. Needs to go with ethereals indeed. Prototype Crisis Suit, look at that. 5, a bit expensive, but he's an elite guy. Okay, the Prudent Fire Warriors. These are the prudent ones. Heavy Marker Drone. Beep, 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 beep. Maltka Strike. Exploratory Drone. Okay, and Auxiliar Armor. That looks like an Eldar. Which creature is this one? Is this the Vespid that we saw? Maybe, but yeah, they have multiple eyes, so yeah, I guess that's it. These are that race, the Crut here, the Crut Hunter. War of Ideas. Who's that clown? Salem Pioneer. Okay, so this unit gives you 2 resources, I guess, if it's on the red planet, on that phase where you get the money. Auxiliary Overseer. So I'm not seeing much here of alignment with Imperial Guard. So for this commander, I didn't see more cards that would promote that. So I guess this deck would be a bit of crappy. Then, if you get the The Great Devourer Tyranny Deluxe expansion, you also get some cards for the Tau, which is the Repair Ray, and the Pathfinders, CRS. Only 2. And if you get the Necron Deluxe expansion, you get, while you control a non-warlord, this unit can fly. So again, what I'm seeing is that all the cards that come with the Necrons, they are from other factions. They seem to be being invited to go indeed to the Necrons deck, which is very strange, because the powers only combine with the Necrons. Wow. Gains flying. So this will make deck building very interesting indeed. And these were the Tau content for all the retail expansions and content. So I hope you have enjoyed to the point of leaving a like. Consider subscribing, especially if you are into Warhammer Conquest. I'm bringing every faction in the channel. But if you are into card games, board games, living card games in general, I also invite you to check the channel and be part of this community for the next videos that I'm bringing. Thank you very much. Goodbye.